Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
That's gonna run see me on.
I guess, man. I guess, man. And
Hey.
to be 1,000 with you, bro, that song wasn't even, it wasn't even supposed to be what it was, man.
Yeah. Okay, we're going. But look, we are in Alexandria, Louisiana right now. Deezy2exclusive.
Hell yeah.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, my brother. What about yourself?
Man, I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Last time, I did the interview down here. You was right behind me.
Hell yeah.
Now it's your turn. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How you feeling though?
I'm feeling well, man. Blessed, highly favored. You know, getting a lot of music done, get a lot of business done. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy with the people around me as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, I was on your Twitter.
Yeah.
You had Houston in your bio.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, like, you rep Houston as well?
Man, honestly, I stayed in Houston. Now, mind you, I'm back and forth. You know, I still got family out there. I honestly still got my stuff down there. But it's I don't know. The whole mission was when I went to Houston was to bring everything back to Alexandria.
Yeah.
So I wanted to catch how they did their business and their culture, and you know, cause they make real legitimate money down there. And you know, I don't want to just speak down on Louisiana, Alexandria, anything like that. But like, we didn't. I don't think we knew the keys or the codes to this safe, you know what I'm saying? So I really just wanted to see if I can crack the code down there. I started linking up with Propane, Slim Thug, Young Al, all them niggas like that at, you know, G&B Studios and shit. And I found out they cut their combos, their codes, what they was charging, how they did business, distribution, who they was going through. And I brought it back to the A. So I just came back to the A. I'll probably go back out there or whatever, but I'm really just trying to be global, you know what I'm
I
saying?
get exactly what you're saying.
For shit show.
You know Mr. Lee from Alexandria.
For shit show, for shit show,
And
for shit
you
show.
know, he got the plaque with Nipsey, Blue
Yeah, yeah.
Laces, he produced all that. He right here from Alexandria.
Crazy part about it, dog. My cousin is an A&R at Atlantic Records. King. He's just made senior fucking A&R for goddamn Atlantic Records. He's the one that brought Nipsey Hussle over to Atlantic Records. And please don't quote me on this goddamn shit, but this is how my family tell me the goddamn story.
Yeah.
So he brought Nipsey over there, and he was the one to get Rowdy Rich over to Atlantic as well. He's Rowdy Rich personal A&R. I remember at one time they went overseas, and he was texting me. He was like, bro, it's about to blow. This is right after goddamn Racks in the Middle drop. And Roddy Rich was on the uprise, but he went overseas for a little tour for a little minute. And they text me while he's over there, and he's like, bro, this shit about to take off. The goddamn shit, it's going crazy. And nigga just went through the roof. I seen the video on Instagram. I'm like, oh, this shit for real. So I'm like, okay, this be my plug. Mind you, I'm skipping over a little bit. Nipsey Hussle is one of my idols. Understand what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to sign to Nipsey. I'm gonna put it like that. I wanted to sign to goddamn All Money In. So I thought through that little gateway, I can ship over the goddamn Nipsey Hussle and get to the All Money In. But when I seen that, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's going. Fuck around, Nipsey died, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck around, goddamn. I'm like, oh man, all the shit panned out. You know, I felt God make his ways and, you know, search the path to, you know, success and shit like that. And I thought that was my path. I thought this is what I've been plotting. This is what I've been, you know, but. And it all worked out for the best, because they ain't do nothing but motivated me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even want a handout from that point.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I can get it.
Man, right straight up, man.
Shit
Like,
show.
so you're originally from Alexandria.
Hell yeah.
Man, for the outsiders, man, paint a picture for us, like, or describe Alexandria.
Alexandria.
To the outsiders, what was it like growing up in Alexandria and stuff?
To outside is your regular movie. You got your good parts, you got your bad parts. You got your suburbs, you got your hoods. But one thing I can say about Alexandria is family. Family oriented. You know, a bunch of ambitious people as well. But you also got your hate. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alexandria, it's your basic town. But the one thing that we can carry is that love. You know, we Louisiana, we Southerns, we got that good hospitality, good cooked food, you know what I'm saying? And greet you with a handshake or a hug, you know what I mean? Your mama would slap the taste out your mouth if you didn't greet everybody in the room. That's one thing about Alexandria. That's one thing about Louisiana, but Alexandria in particular. We baby Houston, that's what they call us out here, baby Houston. You know, say we're mixed between.
Yeah.
I
get it. So like what school you went to and stuff like that?
Man, first, okay, I was born in the All Mill quarters. Stayed there. That's the north side for
Like a project or something?
Yeah, it was split down, like back in the gap, it was split down in the quarters. You had your Sonya quarters, you had your all-mill quarters, you had low third. You know what I'm saying? You had your blocks. And my block is like a little old school. It's the all-mill quarter. They call it Harlem Zone 6 now, you know, with Quick and TYPN on them from. That was my neighborhood. I stayed there and I went to Walter D. Hadnot from kindergarten all the way to when 6th grade hit. 6th grade hit, it changed. You remember how in 6th grade you're supposed to go to junior high? It was like 6th, 7th grade or something like that. But then they changed it over where you had to go to elementary for 6th grade. So I went to Pineville Junior High. That's across the bridge. That's on the other side of town. So we get over there. Now it's still zoned for my hood. Like all north side is going to Pineville, which was a crazy ass. I don't know how the fuck they had that set up. North side with the white folks. It just I don't know.
Was it crazy fights or?
Yeah, but it was just a culture shock to everybody. Everybody not even accustomed to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was a fun time. It was a fun time because we just unfamiliar with things happening. And then to restrict us, they did all kind of crazy shit, like put all boys in a room and all girls in one room. We had to cross in the middle of the goddamn, go to different class. Like they didn't know. They didn't know. They tried to figure it out. The schools tried to figure it out because I guess they was coming accustomed to the shit. But I went to Pineville there, and then that's when my life changed. That's when my mama seen how good shit was going over in Pineville and shit. My stepfather, he picked up and goddamn made it big and moved us over to Pineville, bro. And I started going to Pineville, man. So I can claim really both cities, Alexandria and Pineville. You know, that's what it is.
Something that's like Bossier and Shreveport.
Facts.
Something like that.
Facts. But in the smaller rate, because that's right over the water. That's you can walk to go to Pineville, but it's just like it's a gap between like nigga, you either from Ellick or you from Pineville. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in Pineville, but where you from? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. And then Free Chucky too, man.
Free Chucky 5, man. I just talked to him the other day too, bro.
Man, that's what's up. That was up, man. That's my dude. When we did our interview, we talked about Alexandria had this word called Alexandria.
Alexandria.
How did that come about for like Alexandria? Why would they call it that from your view?
I told you it had the good, the bad, the ugly, right? Now the ugly is deep. You feel what I'm saying? It's hell.
Yeah.
Alexandria. You know what I mean? You go on some of these parts, and the crazy part about it, we seeing now like everywhere is damn near a hood in a sense, even the suburbs. So now we're starting to see gentrification. Like I just told you, we had zones back in the day. Sonya quarters, all mill quarters, low third. Low third is now in front of our eyes is getting gentrified. They putting apartments in there based off of income. You know how it roll out. Everything started changing. The corner stores started changing. New owners coming into place. Now our hoods has pushed over. So suburbs, where kids grew up, white folks and all that shit, is now becoming a hood. We got Lagacine. Lagacine was decent, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best of the best, but people knew about Lagacine. Now it's the hood. It's the you know, it's the bad, you know what I'm saying? If you walking, you gotta think about it twice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it come with a lot. That's hell, Alexandria.
Wow. That's a perfect way to describe it, man, because like from the outsiders, when I go different places, I'm from Natchez, for people know, but I go everywhere.
Yeah.
So when I go into the interview mode, you from New Orleans or Baton Rouge? They say that.
Yeah.
But that's one thing, they don't really speak about the Alexandria. They don't really say too much about Lafayette.
Facts.
When
they don't say
music.
shit about Monroe, they don't say shit about Shreveport, they don't say shit about Natchez. They only know BR and New Orleans.
That's it.
That's all they know.
Yeah,
and then you look into that, like that's two different ways. So like you got two different flavors from New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Like they real different.
Yeah.
They real different. So to the world that only know Louisiana as New Orleans and Baton Rouge, that shit like, okay, yeah, we got everything we need. Nigga, we got them too. But you don't know what the fuck you're missing.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of different cities.
A whole and different everything. Like you thought New Orleans and Baton Rouge was different, nigga. Natchez.
Yeah.
And fucking Alexandria. It's
Different.
so fucking different.
Yeah,
but and still it carries that family trait, so we can't say that everything is different. But you meet your partners, I'm like, oh man, y'all on some whole other shit, bro. I'm fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit is culture. This shit is culture, bro. Louisiana's a big ass gumbo. You got shrimp, you got sausage, you got rice, you got everything. Crab, everything, squirrel, nigga. You got everything, bro. Like, I love Louisiana. And that's why I can't really leave this motherfucker like talking about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That Houston shit was cool, bro. I loved it.
Yeah.
Why I missed home so goddamn bad,
It
bro.
be like that, man.
Hell
It
yeah.
be like that, but everybody migrating that way though.
Fucking right.
Houston, Dallas,
That's where the money
Beaumont.
is. That's where the money is, man. They
Straight
trying
up.
to do the same thing I did. Go learn their system.
And bring it and take it back wherever they
I mean,
gotta go.
yeah, wherever they gotta go.
Yeah.
Wherever they, but eventually it's for the family.
Yeah.
You know.